Hi, my name is Katie. I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I want to do the Philip DeFranco movie review for Robin Hood Men in Tights. Get rid of that glare. Okay, anyway. Very easily distracted, so pardon me. Um, where to begin? Let's start with the fact that it's Mel Brooks, okay? It's Mel flippin' Brooks. You can't go wrong with him. You really can't. Um, he has that corner on the market, that corner of the childish slapstick humor, and he plays it well. I mean, you're talking about a guy who, with had the same kind of shtick in like Young Frankenstein. He did the same kind of shtick in Blazing Saddles. Oh gosh, so it's just like it's not like it's a new horizon for him as far as his comedy's concerned. But it's still a very good movie. I love Robin Hood Men in Tights. Um, it's one of those movies that, like, unless you're high class, hoity toity, pinky in the air as you're drinking your tea kind of people, it appeals to you and it appeals to your kids as well. Um, I like every once in a while they'd have a little bit of like a little smidgen of adult humor in there, like that subliminal stuff. Mostly you know, it's pretty cut and dry. It's not like you have to read into it, which which is good. Every once in a while, you don't want to watch a movie that you have to analyze it before you get the joke. You want a good fart joke. Um, I love. Honestly, I think it's a pretty good. It's a pretty good performance. I love the. Obviously, you have a couple standout players. Carrie Elwes and Dave Chappelle in this are amazing. They, it's, it's funny just knowing that Dave Chappelle would end up going on to his own show, and it's mind-boggling because you see him in this and you're like, wait, what? Um, but I really like it. um, Crap, I had something. Oh, okay. Carrie, I'm having a blonde moment, so don't mind me. I like Carrie always in this. You get this glimmer of he could be that stitch, what they would call a straight guy, the straight man. But he still has that really nice comic timing with it as well. I like the fact that even though he could potentially be that serious dramatic actor, he has that that kind of smirk, like, ha ha, I get the kid humor as well. And I think one of the, like, either the movie before that or like one or two movies before that, the one that they did was a movie called The Crush. So if you look at it from The Crush, which has Alicia Silverstone, it's an amazing movie. But if you look at his performance, that serious performance in that, versus just the debauchery that happens in Men in Tights, it proves that he has this range that is amazing. Um, it's I do like you gotta give it up for like the dancing scene, the singing and dancing. I'm sorry, I'm a geek for that. Um, and you gotta give it up for them doing the drag, the guys in the drag at the end, dressing up as women. I'm like, that's just hilarious. Um, But the end all be all of it is I think at the end, what steals the show is Patrick Stewart. Just like, who cares that Robin Hood just saved the frickin' day, and that the sheriff of Nottingham, which that is, I love that they gave him that gimmick. I love that they gave the sheriff of Nottingham that gimmick of he can't say shit right. Which I'm like, I feel you, dude. I feel you. But um, I love the fact that I like it's weird that they just it's all of a sudden Robin Hood and his merry men save the day. They they go in and save Maid Marian and everything, and you don't care. You got basically got the captain of the Enterprise coming in chainmail. Who gives a shit? who cares about a band of merry men when you have Captain Jean-Luc Picard saving your ass? It's it's all good. So like I said, I very much I love this movie. I watch it just for shits and giggles, and I think it's really cool. You like I said, you have to give mad props to Mel Brooks for knowing his shtick. You have to give it up for him for and for being in the business for that long and still being able to not only do that same movie, but do that same kind of movie in different ways and do it all well. Because if you look at it, the same jokes that were in Men in Tights, were in Blazing Saddles, were in Young Frankenstein. You know, you have this set of stuff that you see in consistently in his movies, and yet they mold well. He changes them well enough to where that it's unique to that movie. You know, so I mean, like I said, it's Mel Brooks. You can't do wrong. So thank you for letting us watch this movie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It sure beats the craziness of like the Human Centipede and other boy and oh my gosh, uh, the mind blowers that were the other ones. So, but thank you, and